Welcome back, everybody. This is Nightsaber Z42, and this is the second of the post-commentary episodes here. So, I decided to go ahead and make a fire a little bit off camera. We're still in the same place that we ended the episode on in the previous one, but I decided to cook all my raw meat, which don't have space for just yet, but I'll make some space. There we go. We're going to cook all 5 of our meat, which is going to be awesome. We're going to have plenty of meat and some meat to spare. And still don't have another corn, which is sad, but oh well. And I don't get any corn for the rest of the episode either, so the corn is just going to waste. But if the cooked meat is awesome. I think I also, I'll cook one more and then I'm going to cook a jerky, if I'm not mistaken. Nope, jerky only uses 1 but requires a fire. Okay, I think in the last episode I said that jerky costs 2 meat, but that doesn't make any sense. Well, it uses 1 meat and 1 salt with like 25 nutrition, I think, or 20, something like that. It's less than 35, that's for sure. And yeah, so we're doing really good. We pulled ourselves from the brink of death in the last episode, and now we are just doing really well. And we're just gonna go back to our raft or dump some stuff and want to go to the marina now instead of going to the gas station, because I got the 2 schematics that I really wanted. Actually, I only needed 1, but ended up getting 2, so that's really good. We're doing pretty good. So instead of going to the gas station, I decide, hey, let's just make it for the marina, get the upgrade. We already have the stuff for it, so let's do it. And I like how at the marina you share your inventory with the raft. There's like no need to pull it on your backpack. The raft is right there, so yeah, you could just pull it away from your raft inventory. I went ahead and contemplated getting the shelter or the storage because we do have 2 schematics, but I ended up just going for the storage because that seems more useful. And I don't know fully what the tent does. I think the tent like makes it so you can sleep on the raft. Whoops, I forgot to turn my phone volume down. Alright, so yep, went ahead and built the storage. And then I went ahead and... Did I not build the storage? There we go. Yeah, went ahead and built the storage. And made some moderate repairs since I kind of blew it in the last episode. Took some damage. Always back to 44, which is interesting. Oh, and it's starting to get dark too. So I went ahead and took a look at my raft inventory, and boom, 12 full spaces right there. I was like, we just doubled our raft inventory. How freaking amazing is that? It is very amazing, by the way. You can see that I'm just gonna start dumping stuff that I don't need, like right away, to the raft, and we'll still have space to spare. Like, my gosh, that is just so awesome. And the wood, extra wood. And yeah, the aloe, I believe. No, yeah, we stashed the aloe, or we put that on ASAP, and we're getting wet now. Unfortunately, you cannot rest at the marina, which I always thought was kind of weird. But oh well, we're just gonna continue heading forward down the river. And we will be completing one of our goals today. We'll be completing our main objective to start off with here in this episode, and we're gonna get to it pretty shortly. It's further down the river though, before, I think it's actually after you enter the 4th region. I don't know if it's randomized or not. I don't think it would be randomized. That would be kind of a weird randomization thing to have happen when the story quest like begins or something. It just seems kind of weird. I think it's static. Static shock. Oh man, I hated that cartoon. But he's such an important figure in the DC world, I guess. Oh, and look. My game didn't want to load, and I was like, wait, is this the end of the world? What's happening? Are we gonna, like, go down? Here we are in Region 4. Okay. Deep country, few docks. But you know what? Up ahead, we're gonna meet a dam. Or, yeah, it's like a gate. We're gonna meet the gate up ahead. And that's gonna be the radio tower that we need to go to. Let me take a drink while we're floating downstream. Yum. Just had lunch with my wife. It was pretty nice. I wish I could have ate more. My stomach didn't want to cooperate with me today. Oh well. And our temperature tends to go down at night, so yeah, we're gonna want to upgrade our... Oh, I guess that's because we're wet. Never mind. And there we go. The star symbol. That's our quest. Yeah, once the wet is cured, we'll warm back up. But of course, there are no rapids, so it's kind of like slow. It's like watching paint dry. But it gets even slower after the gate, which is like so weird. But there's only one way to go, and that's to the dock. So, and it just turns morning too, which is perfect for us. The Lake Forest. Light on supplies. Really light. But oh well. High ground achievement unlocked. I'll go ahead and loot the crates and the mailbox for stitching kit, which is awesome. Nothing to collect, but we do get a task. We get corn fed, so collect 10 pieces of corn to complete it. And up here, we're gonna meet this old guy. Visit Flim Flam.
Fair weather, stranger. You strike me the kind appreciates barter. Flim Flam's the name. Equitable trade's my game. Pardon this little roadblock. Be glad to spring it right open for a small favor.
So I'm gonna read a little bit faster because I don't know how fast I read it.
Thing is, I need to be in 2 places at once. Been trying to power up an old radio transmitter to spread word for my fair deals. I gotta mind things down here while somebody throws a switch up top. You game to be that very person?
Where's the switch?
Glad to hear you're on board. Run up that hill behind me, throw the switch at the top, make sure everything spins up okay. Do that very thing, I'll get the river cleared up for you.
Simple enough.
Sure is. Be on your way in no time. I'm a right straight shooter, you'll see. Flim Flam, honest as the day is long.
Be seeing you. Does that mean that he's only trustworthy during the day? Because that's kind of what it seems like. But, oh well. I was a little bit worried at this part because the music was getting kind of weird. And he kind of made it seem like there was going to be danger up here. So I was expecting like some sort of animal or wolf to pop out. I wanted to push the bus. But there actually isn't anything up here. So I was being cautious for no reason. And for some reason, Aesop didn't want to come up here either. He stayed all the way down. So all you have to do is just really flip the switch. Activate the relay. Once that's done, there isn't anything else to do. But you do hear this. Please proceed to Angel Yards for evacuation. There you go. So the next part of our quest is to go to Angel Yards. So we'll head all the way back down. I like the rocks falling in the back. I wonder how the cars got up there. There's probably like a greater flood that did it. But yeah, we'll come back down and we'll talk to Flim Flam.
Everything's humming along. Now, what are them folks on the radio saying? These fine goods ain't gonna trade themselves. Where are these rubes, upstanding citizens at?
Sounds like Angel Yard.
Heard some tell of it. Mixed reports. Something about deliverance. People being lifted away. Bunch of hooey if you ask me. You when folks tell stories, there's mostly just lying. Even when there's no call for it. Know it myself firsthand. Say, that reminds me. Can I interest you in a trade?
Sounds agreeable.
Got me this here water filter. Give it to you for a stitching kit. What say you to that? Deal seems well stacked in your favor. Wow, coming like that and punches my character. Yeah, I basically just blew him off because seriously, we haven't even touched our water filter yet. And that seemed like such a bad trade. I'll also use this fire too. I'll take the charcoal. I'll sit at the fire. I think well, actually, I don't know if I make anything. Yeah, there's nothing for me to actually make. And yeah, I do eat. And then I think I'm gonna sleep at his fire. Which I was like, please don't do anything to me when I'm sleeping, cause you're creepy and stuff like that. Yeah, we're doing pretty good for just having the base tools. I'm definitely gonna have to upgrade once I get a workbench. Get the next tier of tools. But yeah, that's really all there is to do here. I will sleep here though. For like 4 hours, I believe. Yeah. Get my fatigue back up. There we go. And now we'll just leave. We already looted that. I don't even know why I decided to check. Of course I would loot it. Let's see, put the charcoal in the raft. And that's about it. I love that animation where she tosses her stick and he just catches it. Yeah, you gotta get to that little itty bitty opening. And like, there's like hardly any current. It's ridiculous. But I guess they're just trying to make sure that you don't crash into the walls or anything. So yeah, I'm like getting impatient. I'm like, scoot, come on, let's go. But guess what? It's still even slower up here, so. Yeah, we'll get there eventually. Someday. Somehow. Some way. Of course, it's turning nighttime. But seriously, look at that. That is ridiculously slow. And I thought there was loot on that stash right there because of the circles, but those are just the waves. Just like the ones that my raft are producing, so my raft is producing, so there you go. I was being stupid. And now we actually pick up a little bit. But still. I think this is the industrial area now. So we're gonna get like a lot of shops or a lot of wilderness, I think. And I was a little bit cautious at first because when the term wilderness, I was thinking about trees and stuff, but there's actually like industry in the wilderness now. Yeah. So really what it is, you can get like, there are cars to loot in the wilderness zones and stuff like that. So that's what it means, I guess. That's what this whole area means. And I'm going to go for that stash, I believe. But can't quite get it, so oh well. Yeah, you're just going to see nothing but wilderness now. And I'm like, why do we want to go to the wilderness? So it's like, you're going to find like a trio of wolves out here. So I think I skip a couple, and then eventually I will go to one. I think, well, maybe this is the one. Nope. Yeah, because I'm looking at the area, and it's like, I see buildings and stuff. So maybe this is different. So we'll go to Night Hill Grove. And yeah, I see there's a car right there. Yeah, and there's some other stuff that looks like industry and stuff like that. But yeah, I'm gonna skip that jar because I have plenty of jars, and I'm already looking around because yep, I see it and I'm running. Huh. I don't need to know how many there are to know that I'm gonna get out. So we got like one piece of lumber and that's it. Yep, you're still gonna get wolves out here. You're still gonna get all the animals. So I'm like, nope, we're gonna skip some wilderness. But I think I do make my way up to another. Yeah, I was gonna try to head for that one, but the rapids are gonna prevent me from actually getting there, so oh well. Yeah, we're just gonna continue downstream.
be sure to dodge that boxcar too. Let's see. Oh, that's some loot that I can get. Yeah, what is it? Oh, and I also crash. It's a fish hook, which is good. But unfortunately, I crashed like a dingus. And there's also another marina. Although I think I skipped the marina because there's nothing that I can really build with one schematic. So I was going to try to go to the hardware store so I could find another schematic possibly. Then maybe make my way up to the marina. And let's see what I see. Got nuts and bolts. That's always good to have. I'm gonna need some nuts and bolts for my metal hammer and upgraded knife. And I believe I start eating the mulberries. Yep, just straight up eat it. And I'm already looking around because I don't want to meet anything unfortunate. Fish hook, I'll take. And there he is. There's the boar. I do that with something and I'm like trying to be all sneaky, try to get around the boar. So I'm just going to avoid him. I lose out on some of that stash up there in the open area next to the boar, but that's okay. As long as the boar doesn't bother me. And look at that. Some bushes, thorn bushes. So I grab the mulberries and I start grabbing all these cattails because I've been using some cattails, I think. I'm gonna search the car for some more nuts and bolts and get some more mulberries. And what do I see? Oh no, I see wolves. So I'm gonna try to like go in there, but yeah, you can't, I don't think you can sleep in there, so try to avoid the wolves. I'm doing okay, but then I get hit, which is unfortunate, and then I can't remember which way leads back, and I get hit again. I am almost dead. Like literally one more hit will probably end up killing me. So I got 2 lacerations and I can craft 2 bandages, but I'm gonna use up all my alcohol to do it, unfortunately. But hey, anything to stay alive and get rid of my increased hunger and thirst. Too bad you can't use like the entire stash. Like the entire, ooh, my stomach just rumbled. The entire stack, rather. Just like you can with food. But oh well. And then, yeah, I'm gonna save the meat, I believe. And I don't think there's really anything else that I can do here. So I'm just doing some inventory management. And I was kind of wondering why they put like the stack of 8 instead of the stack of 1. It always moves the stack with the most. Even though you might have the smallest one highlighted, it always moves the biggest stack, and I wish they would kind of fix that because that's kind of really stupid. Like, I don't even know why they didn't combine the stack anyway. So yep, I got hit there because I was being stupid and I wanted to go to the marina, and I believe I make it. Yeah, I make it. I don't remember if I got another raft upgrade or not, or schematic. I'm gonna check. Yeah, I only have the 1. So I was like, oh, I could get the sturdy frame, but no, I don't really want to. I'm gonna save my schematic, but I do make repairs. Back to 44, always the 44. And then we'll head back out. Let's see, what else happens? There's not a whole lot that I do remember. But we'll go ahead and go to the rapids. And, oh yeah, I make it to the liquor store. Entering Dirty D's. And I think I get some alcohol here. Because I don't know if there were any animals here. or at least any wolves. I can sort of deal with boars. The wolves, they still kind of freak me out, especially now that there's like, they come in packs of 3, which is kind of weird. Like, I think in a newer episode, if I just find one wolf, I'll like make a spear trap and then just like kill it. That way you can get some meat and you can get his hide, which can be used for other things. I think the wolf hide is a higher tier of pelt. Yeah, I got the raft schematic that I wanted and needed. And we also get carnivore, which is like eat 10. Yeah, eat 10 meat. Huh. Which is like, well, I got some of the meat, but I don't have like all the meat. And eating 10 meat is kind of like, to do it all at once would be a great waste. It would take time. Like probably half a day's worth for each piece of meat. That's like 35. And there's some bunnies. And I'm like getting all excited because I might be able to catch some bunnies now. But I think I decided against it because, yeah, it starts to rain. And it looks like the rabbits actually go back in when it rains. So I just use all my jars finally and get some clean water. And I actually drink the water and then use it again. See, aren't I clever? I am very clever indeed. I might actually eat here as well. I can't remember. Nope, don't eat. Yeah, skip the jar. I might pick up another jar once I get the motor. That way I can have something to store gas in, but it's not really that important right now. Yeah, all the rabbits go back in. And I got some more alcohol, which is very nice. And no bad animals out here, which is such a waste because this was such a great area to stop at. I mean, there wasn't anything going on here. We could have really just done something with it if we had waited, but I didn't want to wait. So, oh well. We'll head back out on the rapids. I don't think I make it to the gas station. Yeah, I think I skip it. We're just gonna go further and further in. Further and further deep, where nobody has gone before. And there's some loot. Get some mulberries, which I think I eat while on the raft, which is very stupid because you have no maneuverability when you do stuff like that. Yeah, I almost hit that boxcar too. Yeah, see, if I had kept going with that, I would have hit the coast there. But then I'm trying to move and you can't move. And so, luckily, I dodged like everything like a pro. So yeah, I got my moments. And I don't know how I didn't get hit there, but luckily for me, I didn't get hit. But there's another liquor store that we're gonna hit up briefly, if I remember correctly. We'll dump the alcohol to the raft. So we got plenty of it, and move the schematic to the raft too. Now all I need is a marina and we will be set. We can get the tent upgraded, and I do eat. Yes, I eat food. Get some cooked meat. And I think I'm also looking for shelter to get rid of the wetness. But look at that. There's a wolf. So I'm like, nope. Turn around. Let's go. Although if I was being smart, I would have definitely crafted a spear trap and dealt with him and all of that. But oh well, these are things to learn and do in the next episode. So I think I skipped the wilderness too, or do I hit it up? Yeah, I hit it up. Axis Mundi. Trying to search the car, but you gotta go on the other side. Nuts and bolts. Good to have. And, oh, alcohol, no lumber. Take that, all of that. And look, we got a trio of wolves. So, we're going back out. Yeah. Doing pretty well on wood. If I do say so myself. But we're just gonna continue going, and I think I hit one more place before I end the episode, so Yep, we'll just float on. Still wet. Temperature's dropping slowly. My fatigue is probably tired. But just gonna maneuver my way around here. Kind of go along. And here we got some rapids and some loot on that tiny little island, which I actually managed to get. Penicillin. So that makes 3 penicillin that I have. So we're back in good shape. I don't really have to worry about infections for a while. Or any other type of sickness that requires penicillin. Okay, so I got some good stuff to choose from, and I think I'm just going straight up for the marina. Got grubs. I actually didn't know I got grubs. I can eat that. I'll have to eat that at the beginning of the next episode. But I think we're going to end it here in just another moment because this is all that I'm going to do. I'm going to go to the marina and I'm going to upgrade. I think I get the tent. I'm going to go for the raft shelter. Yeah, it was either the raft shelter or I think the stove. Because they both require 2. The only difference is one requires 3 framework, the other one requires 2 hardware. So I went ahead and got the tent. I actually wanted to see what it does. I think I have a theory. I think if it starts raining and you're on the raft, you don't get wet. But that's a pretty tall theory. I haven't tested it out and I haven't looked it up yet. So I'll definitely be looking at it. And I was actually trying to figure out how to use it at the end of this episode to see if I could like sleep in it or something. How does it work? Yeah, I got the raft schematic. And I think I just built one more raft hardware too. And there we go. We're gonna get the raft shelter. There we go. And that's gonna do it for this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. Feel free to leave a comment down below. Check the description for my Facebook and Twitter information. While you're at it, give this video a huge thumbs up to support this series and subscribe if you would like to see more. I will see you guys in the next video.